Now, in New York City, police have released 2 new images of the person they are searching for after a gunman shot dead the boss of one of the world's biggest healthcare companies on Wednesday. These are the latest images, and you can see the face of the person of interest is fully visible for the first time. Earlier images showed a gunman wearing a mask. Well, investigators say they've found one clue as to who might be responsible. Now, the words deny, defend and depose were carved into the shell casings that were recovered at the scene of the attack. Well, this is the moment just before 50-year-old Brian Thompson was fatally shot in the back and the leg in Manhattan, close to Times Square in the centre of the city. A man appeared to be waiting for Thompson, who ran UnitedHealthcare. That was outside the Hilton hotel. The gunman then fled the scene on foot and was last seen riding an electric bike through Central Park. Well, let's take you live to New York. Let's get the very latest. Our correspondent there is Michelle Fleury. And Michelle, what is the significance of these new images? Because a lot of people will wonder how this could go on in the centre of one of the biggest cities in the world, and police are still at this stage no closer to getting the person responsible.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was such a brazen attack, and that's what people are sort of marvelling and reeling at, the audaciousness of it. As you say, it is a city of some 8 million people, and that is sort of what makes it so challenging. It is like finding a needle in a haystack in terms of trying to identify this person. But the flip side of that is it is also a city that has a lot of cameras all over, and the police have been scouring through that, trying to find footage, trying to understand the killer's movements prior to the shooting. We obviously have that footage you showed of the time of the attack, the fact that he was outside the hotel for 10 minutes. Now police seem to be sort of tracing him back to potentially a hostel on the Upper West Side of New York City. And this footage today, for the first time, 24 hours after the shooting, shows the gunman's face for the first time, because you may recall in that initial video, he's wearing a hoodie, he's wearing a mask on his face. So being able to show that and kind of get it out to the public is all part of efforts to try and kind of, if you like, close the circle and track him down.
Yeah, and Michelle, the other significant breakthrough, it seems, is that investigators have found those words etched onto the shell casings: deny, defend and depose. What's the significance of those?
Yeah, I mean, so far, police have not given any motive as to why this might have happened. But the significance of those words kind of may shed some light as to his thoughts. Those words are kind of typically associated with language people think about with insurance companies that they may use when they deny claims. And so there is a feeling that perhaps this is a grudge that the gunman may have held against the CEO of one of America's largest private insurers.
Michelle, keep us updated. But for now, thank you, Michelle Fleury, there live in New York.